Hello, Gloom or Doom back here with another video. This will be phase 4, how to create a Beff outfit. This video will be going over what I find to be the best stack formula. Check the description below for my personal formula. These Beff phase videos are for educational purposes. These will expose the component layers one by one. This should help you translate other Beff video tutorials out there already. This is a stack at its simplest form with permissions before they are blocked. By following this formula, you will have fewer accidents, which prevents extra Beffs and correcting errors later. Before I start, I want to mention this method is for the C1 cuffs, the Guffy logo method. Certain belt components may flip when triggering the gray earpiece on the last Beff. The Gunbelt is safe. But feel free to use the MC Vest C2k logo C2 cuff method. MC Vest will probably have less issues in the long run compared to the Guffy method. In general, the Guffy method and the MC Vest method are similar when building. The main difference are where we pull the cuffs from, C1 or C2. Guffy is C1 pull with the earpiece, and MC Vest is a normal C2 pull, no trigger. And last, I would like to give a big shout out and a big thank you to Silent, TBMG, and Max1382. Thanks for all of your help. Thanks for expanding our outfit community, our outfit knowledge, and the outcomes in general. Thanks, guys. But without further ado, let's get started. I forgot to mention, I do recommend having 4 outfit slots open for the Beff outfit. One of those slots is for C1. The other slot is for a C2 keep. Another slot is for temporary C2, and the other slot is the merge slot, slot 1 or 20. To start this off, I will be using a male character. The outfit you see here is the outfit we will create. The components must be unlocked if you plan on copying this outfit. Substitute where needed, but for this outfit you'll need the Young Ancestor hoodie, the glow cuffs, glow sunglasses, special hat believe, and any golf glove. The format for this video will be Flash Beff. I will apply the C1 outfit for the save circle number 1. I will apply the C2 outfit for the save circle number 2. And I will apply a parachute for the save circle number 3. I will G-thing the final and overwrite a slot typically. For the armor layer, I usually create a clean and temporary C2 keep and label it something goofy. This will be later in the video. But stay tuned at the end after the male and I will flash Beff a female outfit. Okay, here we are after G-thing. We merged the smart jacket with the logo we want. And this is a default logo. You'll run into this occasionally where a logo is the logo you want on the C2 keep. And that basically means C1 does not require a logo to build the final outfit. So from here, we're just going to make a blank Gunbelt slot and continue. So here is a blank belt slot, no logo. and we are ready for a Titan, but follow the directions here or it may not end up in your favor. So exit your apartment. Here, once outside, we apply the outfit one more time and we start Titan. This will assure that we have everything glitched out that's needed. Here we are at ammunition. You can see the peach plate carrier is missing and the hat and mask also. We'll save this over our merge slot or belt slot and exit the mission. Alright, with the new belt slot that we just created and saved in our merge slot, slot 1, we need to apply the belt component that we want. For this outfit, it's the black mushroom, but if you don't want to buy that, you can substitute another belt here. But let's go. Here we only go one to the right and confirm. I will save in the apartment, but there are other methods to save. Sometimes they are fast, sometimes they are slow. But for video's sake, I will be saving at the apartment. See you in a minute. Okay, we have landed in a session after G-Thing. We have merged the belt component over, as you can see here, the hoodie. From here we are ready for the next layer, and I would set up my shoe merge slot first, my C1 and my C2 to merge the shoes, and Beff to do that. However, I'm using store shoes, so I'm going to be skipping that Beff entirely, and so I will be setting up the accessory merge next for my merge slot. I will also be saving another Beff here by flipping my cuffs at the same time. Okay, here we are after a straight Beff, which means no G-Thing was required, and I flipped the green pockets into black by using the black scarf. A little bit of a shortcut. It does recommend you use a tie and flip the pocket and then merge it to your C1, but I do know the black version and therefore I shortcut. Just another example of reformulating during a Beff. But let's continue. Alright, just a reminder that this is saved, and if I wanted to use race gloves, the alien arms would go invisible, but since I want the alien hands, which give me the arms, I skipped over the merge glove portion. We'll hit it at the end. But as you can see here, this is my new C1, ready to layer again, and the next layer will be legs. Okay, here we are after G-Thing, after we merged the pants. You can see I have added body armor to match the color golf glove that I want. But I add the body armor here and save this as my new C1 keep. And keep means leave alone. You know, keep it for later. So it's done from here. and we need to layer C2k one extra layer with the golf glove next. So I have set up the golf glove in the merge slot, and I have cleaned my original C2 keep that you see here into matching components using Silence website. So here I have clean pants and gloves, pants to flip the color and gloves to merge. So the armor is for this next Beff, this next layer. It's the golf glove component. So this is my C1. I have labeled it clean 111, and my C2 will be clean 2222. It's the same outfit, but your first layer has body armor, second has none, and back on layer 3 we add the Isreal. Okay, we have spawned back down from G-Thing, and as you see we have the golf glove added to our C2 keep. I went ahead and saved it over my C2 keep because golf gloves are safe, and what that means is the pants can change and it does not revert anywhere on the outfit to lose my C2 keep. However, I'm only using this once, so it's no big deal anyway. The Young Ancestor logo is just for this outfit. So this is now set up for my last Beff, and it will be Torso 2. And my C1K I left alone. It's just waiting. And my new C2K with the golf glove waiting. From here I have set up the merge slot. I will be using Isreal parachute followed by the gray earpiece this time. Okay, here we are after G-Thing and adding a mask. The completed outfit is done. Looks nice. If you made it this far, great. If you have a female, you can continue to watch the video. I will be doing the female next. See you in a minute. Okay, here we are on the female. This outfit will be a little easier. It only requires one special unlock, which is the LSCM logo. Make sure you have that unlocked if you would like the same logo, but you may substitute. But for this outfit, that's all that's special that's required. Everything else will be pretty simple and straightforward. So let's get started. First we need to set up our logo. So we need a C1 Guffy. We need a logo, which is going to be the race suit from LSCM. And we need a smart jacket in the merge slot. From here, I am ready for the first Beff. See you in a second. Okay, here we are after the first G-Thing. You'll see the logo is there. This is our new C2 keep, and from here it's ready to be left alone, and it is the default logo again, so basically again we do not need a C1 logo. So from here we need to set up the belt slot, which is why I'm at the apartment already. So I have that set up now. Let's make our way outside. Once outside, we will apply the outfit again and start Titan of a job. Here we are again in Titan with the utility armor stripped, the helmet stripped, and the mask stripped. We will save this in our merge slot again and leave the job. Okay, here we are after Titan of a job, and it's time to choose a belt. What you see is what's saved in my merge slot. I will be using the moss onesie for my belt. You can choose something else if you like. Once to the right. Alright, we will overwrite C1. Okay, here we are after G-Thing, and as you can see, the belt component has merged. The green hoodie is now there. Typically here we would see the C1 logo on this outfit, but again, since the C2 keep is default, C1 is not required to have a logo. So let's continue. The next layer we need to merge here will be shoes. I have set up the Arena War boots. I have set up my C1 and C2, my C1 no shoes, and my C2 rubberized boots. Okay, here we are after G-Thing, and as you can see, the boots have merged over, and now it is time to add cuffs, glasses, and hat, and save over the C1 slot, which I have done here. I also added a black scarf because I am ready to merge the pockets next. The pockets are already in the merge slot. My C1 is the black scarf. My new C2 temporary is the white bow scarf. See you in a minute. Again, we have spawned back down from G-Thing wearing the C1 outfit. The next thing to merge will be the gloves and the pants at the same time. I am shortcutting, but I have an extra Beff ahead of me, so it evens out. But I will set up for the next Beff, and as you can see, I have the flight suit in the merge slot for the gloves and the pants. I have the C1 with no gloves and suit pants, and I will be merging that into the C2 here with the shorts and the gray digital tactical gloves, making those both merge areas. Alright, here we are after G-Thing. As you can see, I'm wearing the black standard armor. I have added that after the job, and I have now saved this as my C1 keep, which means I will leave it alone and keep it put away for a minute. I will come back to it in a second. Before we start the next Beff, we need to make sure we have a C2 keep that is clean. I have already taken note on Silent's website, and there are no matching pants for these green flight suit pants. So I need to set up my clean C2 keep with these same pants. So I have set up the next Beff to merge those pants in my merge slot. For the first save circle, I will apply the C2 keep with the suit pants. Second save circle, I will apply the C2 keep with these black shorts. And on the last save circle, I will apply the Isreal parachute. Okay, now that I have a clean C2 keep, we are ready for the next Beff, which will be the body armor merge to the C2 keep. So I have the body armor, the CEO armor set up in my merge slot to be merged, and the C1, which is the first save circle, will be the green heavy armor you see here. The second save circle will be the C2 keep that's clean. Both of those are clean. And on the last save circle, I will be applying the Isreal parachute bag. Okay, here we are after G-Thing, and as you can see, I now have this CEO armor on my clean C2 keep. Perfect. This is a temporary C2 keep, so I have named it Bob to be short. The reason why I save this as an extra slot is because sometimes that t-shirt will disappear and your C2K will be ruined. I can't remember what causes that, but this is to avoid it. So for the next Beff and the last Beff, we need to set up the torso 2. My torso 2 is going to be this top you see here. And for the setup on C1, we are already ready to go. Our C1 keep we left alone. And for the second save circle, it will be Bob here, the temporary C2 keep with the CEO armor. And then the last save circle will be the Isreal parachute bag, followed by the gray earpiece. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, here we are after G-Thing, and as you can see, the Torso 2 is merged. I did save it over my merge slot, and that is in case sometimes I want to go back and change the Torso 2 or change something else. Therefore, I have Bob and my C2K along with my C1 keep to toy around with to change the outfit up a little bit just after the fact. Um, Otherwise, you're kind of one and done there. But uh, if you made it this far, congratulations. I hope you enjoy the outfits that you created with these videos. This does end phase 4, um, but just take note, sometimes we have to reformulate the layers in our favor based on the outfit we are after. Sometimes we can combine layers in one Beff and knock out multiple things in one Beff, and a lot of times we can't. But this formula is for the individual layers, and it should help you control colors and Beff outfits easier. I hope this video was useful and helpful, but stay tuned for some new live streams coming. I will be giving extra tips there as well. I hope to see you there, but until the next one, peace.